Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here we are, still quarantined, still stuck in, trying to figure out what to do with ourselves. Good news is I'm still making videos. We are using this quarantine to our best of abilities. We are still being creative and giving content for you all. I know this is so rough being stuck in the house the way that we all are right now, but we are getting through this day by day. Thanks for coming to my channel and checking it out again. If this is your first time on my channel, by all means, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button below. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, and check out my other videos. This video is very specific from those that I've been making. This is really talking about how people like me who are micro influencers have been pretty much touched by the coronavirus. I know a lot of us aren't a part of this, but for those of us who have just really gotten ourselves into this world, this has really made us take a hit, whether it be with our collabs, with our photography, with everything. We've really lost the ability to do what we want to be doing and could possibly lose all the strides that we've been taking lately. So what I wanted to do is give some advice, things that we could have done to prepare for something like this, as well as what we can do now that we are stuck in here. Because the one thing none of us ever want to do is end up becoming obsolete, which we all know in social media is so easy to have that happen. All you need to do is not be around for the next couple weeks, and we all know that these algorithms do not play well when you decide or you can't continue to give content. So let's talk about what we could have done to be prepared for this, which is something that I just learned this year and I set myself up for. So when it came down to all this happening, I was actually okay, which is having an archive of photos in your clothing that you want to show. What I'm saying is, I know that we take photos and then we post them. We take photos and we use them in something, like it's meant for something. But what we as influencers need to make sure we have, especially in the fashion industry, is we need to make sure we have enough stuff for those times, those windows where we don't have a collab. We don't have a reason to specifically be making something besides just keeping our content continuous and making sure that we are still interacting with our followers. This year, I decided to try that out, and I worked with an awesome photographer, Scott Spitznagel, and we did about 4 different photo shoots. There were some that was dedicated to exactly what they were meant for, my collabs with brands from Instagram. But there were also some that I just had clothes in my closet I never worn, stuff from stores that I really liked, that I bought at Target, that I just thought that it was the best outfit. So we were able to take those pictures. And then I also did a collab with him as a photographer. He had an idea and he wanted to do this bohemian look. So we were able to come up with the deal that I'll do his photo shoot if he did the fashion ones that I needed. What I've been posting are the pictures that were from collabs or from what I did with him as a photographer. And I've been hoarding all the pictures that I've just been taking and all these amazing clothes that I have in my closet, just because I wanted to do those collabs first. So when I got those collabs, I do them, boom, 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 posted them, got my credit for them, awesomeness. But because of that, I had all these pictures of different outfits that I just had that I kept, that now I'm able to post all the time. And it's not repeat pictures. It's not my normal picture. Like, my feed is staying the same. The hard part that we're going to have right now is going from these amazing professional pictures always being taken to now we're stuck in the house. So we have to kind of change the way our feeds are, our YouTube videos, everything, because now we're using home devices. We don't have the same people that can edit, all these different things. So this was my way of keeping my Instagram to pretty much stay exactly the way it was. Like, granted, yes, I still want to show my actual life. So I still plan to show pictures and videos of me being home, and like I make sure all my content makes sense to what's going on right now, which is what I want to talk about next. So we're stuck in the house and we don't know what to do about our content. What should we be talking to our followers about? The one thing that an influencer should be able to do is have that connection with their followers. So our content needs to switch over to what our followers are dealing with and looking for and things like that, which, like I said, if you look at my blog entry, you look at my videos so far and my Facebook page and everything, are all going to be about how we are dealing with and what we can do now that we're stuck in the house, including like videos like this. This is the time that you all need to change it up a bit. If you are a fashion influencer, yeah, right now, because of, there isn't a lot of shipments happening and stuff like that, collabs have been pushed back. But you have stuff in your closet. Do lookbooks. Do videos straight out of your closet, like your own style, picking styles from when you first got these clothes. Go through your closet, take some stuff out, do a dress up, anything. You can still make great content even though you can't leave the house, or at least you shouldn't leave the house. So what I'm doing is I have a list like on my MacBook of just topics that I can deal with just in my closet, things that I can do by myself, or like I have a couple friends who are quarantined too, so we all see each other, that we can do together that can keep me and my content mainstream and still make sense to my followers, that I'm not going outside of my niche even though all of this is happening. Another thing that you should think about is branching out. This is your chance to maybe try something new, because you don't have those pictures and you're feeling some type of way that you don't want to show the content that you have because there isn't much left, or it just doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe right now Instagram is not your route. You want to keep your followers in link to what you're doing, but just maybe you want to try something new. This is your chance to branch out and try blogging maybe. Try being on YouTube, try Facebook. These are your chances to see if you can try a different route that will be successful while you're limited to what you can do. There's also the option of live streaming. If you feel that you don't have the permanent content that you could put out, like videos, pictures, stuff like that, you can still put out live content. So what I mean is, you can go on Instagram Live, you can do Meet Me Live. This is a great time to try to build a live stream fan base as well. This is something I'm going to look into, because I've seen people use like free time like this to truly dive into live streaming, because you have nothing but time to literally sit there and stream and talk and interact, which you really can't do when you have a full-time job, school and stuff like that. It's harder, it takes longer to build that fan base. So this is something huge. Like I said, the biggest ones that I know is Meet Me, and I know that like if you're successful at it, you can make so much money off it. And I've seen so many people convert those live stream followers to YouTube subscribers, to Instagram followers, and it really just came full circle for them. So if you're truly worried about your content, try that out. Try live streaming for a bit. That gives you the most genuine followers too, because the people who are watching you in those live streams are literally just looking at you at home, talking to them, interacting, and just like the vibe you're getting off. So once you get that combo going, you can really be like, hey, I'm also a model. Hey, I'm also an influencer. Hey, I'm also a blogger. And you get them to really want more from you than just talking to you and hearing you stream. So I would definitely say give that a try as well. These are just a couple tips that I have that I'm using while I'm here. By all means, make sure you're branching out, asking questions, getting info from people. Know your followers and subscribers and see what they're looking for right now. What could be informative and entertaining for them right now. It's very important that we put more time into keeping ourselves relevant and making sure that people see the quality is not going down because of the situations that we are in. We have more than enough time to be here doing the best that we can with our content. This is also a great time for you to use for engaging. What I mean by this is that we have to make sure that you spend as much time posting as you are engaging. You're engaging with new followers, you're engaging with other bloggers, other YouTubers, other Instagram influencers. You are building a community for yourself. This is your time. If you know you don't have the content to put out there to keep yourself relevant, it's making sure you're in other people's posts and engagements and doing everything you can to build new relationships and building your community, so that when you are back and ready to get on top, you have built an entire new world for yourself of new people that's ready and interested in everything you have to show, everything you have to prove and say. So use this time to truly be less about yourself and be about others. So get engaged, get on those fashion sites and let your name be known. If you all have any questions at all, or just have any advice or some ideas of what I could be doing down here, what you'd like to see, make sure you pop those down in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, go look at my other videos. But for now, this is all we have. I really hope that I was informative enough to give you some awesome advice and some best practices. As always, guys, show love, support the dream, and spread positivity. I'll see you guys next week.